Today, we're going to be giving you a series preview of the Yankees and Blue Jays series coming up. It's starting today. The Bronx is going to be electric. This is a huge three-game set. It's the last time this season that the Yankees and the Blue Jays are going to face off. And the Toronto Blue Jays have a three-game lead over the New York Yankees for first place in the division. And the Blue Jays hold the tiebreaker as well. So the Yankees are going to need to finish with a better record than the Blue Jays in order to win the division. So the Yankees really are like 4 games back. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But Christian, if the Yankees want to win the American League East, you got to do really well this series. You have to take this series at least, and a sweep would really be huge and put them in the right direction. But you lose 2 out of 3, you get swept. That's probably it on the division.
Yeah, huge series, as you just said, because this is kind of it for the division. By Sunday night, we're probably going to have an idea of, are we a wild card team or are we right in the hunt for this division or not? So, huge. First thing to look out for, though, Ryan, neither of these teams are ever really going to be out of these games because both bullpens have been terrible. Since August 1st, Blue Jays 24th in bullpen ERA, Yankees 23rd in bullpen ERA. Not good. And, we've seen kind of this year, the Yankees have lacked starting pitchers going deep in games. I think this series, it is more crucial than ever to limit how many innings we're asking out of our bullpen. Because, we saw it in Game 2 in the Houston series. When you're asking for 12 outs, 4 innings from your pen, it's usually not going to go well because you need 4 guys at least to be on, and especially with how they've been pitching recently, that's just not going to happen. So bottom line is need good starting pitching.
Yeah, and Christian, as far as the Yankees team as a whole, you want to prove that you can compete with the Blue Jays. On the year, the Yankees are 3-7 versus the Jays, and when they've played the Toronto Blue Jays, Christian, I mean, it's looked like the bad news bears out there. I mean, there's errors everywhere. It's just been really, really bad. You want to have a clean series. You want to play good baseball. You want to show that you're the better team and you're the one that belongs in first place. But here are the series probables for this huge series between the Yankees and the Blue Jays. It's in the Bronx, so the Yankees are home. That's good. But tonight we got Kevin Gausman going up against Cam Schlittler, who's been awesome his last few starts. On the year, he's 2-2 with a 2.61 ERA. Gausman is 8-10 with a 3.75 ERA. And then Saturday at 1 o'clock, we got Max Scherzer, who's 5-2 with a 4.11 ERA, going up against Luis Gil, who's 2-1 with a 3.68 ERA. And then Sunday in the series finale at 1:35, we got Chris Bassett, who's 11-7 with a 4.10 ERA, and Max Fried, 15-5 on the year and a 2.98 ERA. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Cam Schlittler faced off already against the Blue Jays this season. He went 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, struck out 3 guys through 90 pitches. And Max Fried has really good numbers against the Blue Jays in his career. He's 3-1 with an ERA of 2.48. But look, we've seen some of the Blue Jays pitchers give the Yankees some trouble early on this season. We saw Max Scherzer pitch really well against the Yankees, but these two teams have seen each other a lot. It's going to be the first time the Blue Jays see Luis Gil this season. So I feel like the pitching department, they're pretty evenly matched going in this series.
Yeah, in terms of the offense, who's hot, who's not, Yankees fans, Yankees, watch out. Bo Bichette, Alejandro Kirk, George Springer, those guys have just been on a tear. And then as for us, Bellinger, Chisholm, and Grisham have been phenomenal recently. What I'm looking for this series, Ryan, though, I want Judge to step up, right? We've seen him kind of, I feel like, show sparks of getting into a groove, and he hasn't been fully there. He's had good games, he's had bad games. I want to see him click, Ryan. You know, we're getting close to October to postseason baseball, and ultimately, that's where we really need him to be on his A game. But this is a good step, you know, a team that we could see in the playoffs. I want to see Judge have a big series, and we all know it when Judge is going, the whole team is. And I'm also looking for Stanton. I know it's kind of a given, but I think Stanton's going to have a big moment this series.
Yeah, I mean, if the Yankees could get Aaron Judge going right before the playoffs, I mean, that would be dynamite right there. Having him go nuclear, Stanton's been really good as well. Maybe this is a series that Judge gets going and he breaks out. That would definitely be awesome. You touched on George Springer and Christian. He has just destroyed the Yankees this season. He's batting 429, has 15 hits and 4 homers in 10 games against the Yankees. And since he went over to Toronto, the Yankees did really well against George Springer, but this season, total opposite. He is destroying the Yankees. So the Yankees definitely got to pitch carefully to him. And Trent Grisham, really solid numbers on the year as well versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Grisham in his last 20 games has 9 home runs. So hopefully he can keep that going. But look, I think these two teams are really evenly matched. I mean, their records are really similar. The Blue Jays few games better, but I think when you look at, both teams bullpen struggling, I think both teams offenses are really, really well, and they do it in different ways. Blue Jays are the contact team. They're going to put runners on, move the guys around the bases, and the Yankees, they're the long ball threat. They lead Major League Baseball in home runs by a ton. So they play offense differently, but they both have really good offenses. They both have really good rotations. It's definitely going to be interesting, and this could very, very well be a playoff preview that we see this October.